Time now for the morning rush. Disciplinary hearings are underway for the students who may have been involved in the recently reported hazing allegations in the NMSU men's basketball team. And now the school's chancellor, Dan Arvisu, is calling for a program reset after firing head coach Greg Heyer. This decision comes after a tumultuous several months and what they're calling a culture of bad behavior for the basketball program. As of this morning, the rest of the coaching staff remains on paid leave.
A man is now charged with murder after police say that he killed his father after a fight. Police responded to a call just after 6 on Tuesday morning. That's after Giovanni Salazar told them that he accidentally shot his father, Eddie, after fighting with him at his West Side home. Police say that Giovanni admitted to using meth and had not slept for more than a day. Giovanni's children were home during that shooting.
A warrant is out for a New Mexico State police officer who has been charged with rape. The victim told police she had been drinking at a bar in Las Vegas. She says she called her friend, State Police Officer Kevin Kiner, who was on duty, to pick her up. She says he took her to her home and raped her. State Police placed Kiner on leave when the allegations surfaced. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures are very cold this morning. Wear your warm layers as you're heading out. You'll need them through the afternoon as well. We will be sunny, but chilly and breezy.
The trial continues for the 3 men suspected of abducting, torturing, and killing 2 Albuquerque teens just over 4 years ago. Stephen Goldman Jr., Julio Almentero, and Jimmy Atkins. They are all facing murder and kidnapping charges. Goldman's father pled guilty to tampering with evidence and is serving a 4-year prison term.
Cities and towns near state parks will not be getting the financial help they've been asking for after a bill moving through the legislature was tabled. Cities like Elephant Butte don't benefit from gross receipts tax from park visitors, but the city does have to deal with cleanup costs and emergency services. That's according to lawmakers. The bill would have raised state park fees by $1. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate to high as we do still have some snowy and icy roads in northern New Mexico, as well as a frostbite risk up north due to the cold temperatures. And it is going to be a cold day for all of the state.
This morning, 2 people are in custody after a deadly shooting at a mall in El Paso. This all happened just after 5 yesterday evening at the Cielo Vista Mall. Details are still limited, but what we do know is that 1 person died and 2 people are in the hospital in critical condition. We'll bring you updates as we receive them.
An update is expected in Michigan on today. That's following Monday night's shooting at Michigan State University. Yesterday, MSU students held a peaceful sit-in at the Capitol, now demanding action on gun reform. Classes at the university are expected to resume on Monday. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. We are looking clear on the roads, no accidents or slowdowns. And here's a look at the Big I, starting to busy up out there with no issues for your morning commute.
Well, history buffs and fans of the Titanic, they have some new content to comb over. Rare and never publicly released video of the 1986 dive through the wreckage was just released. Well, the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution posted more than 80 minutes of that footage on its YouTube channel on Wednesday. That footage was released to mark the 25th anniversary of the Academy Award-winning movie Titanic.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the Isotopes have announced the upcoming events and special giveaways for the next season. There are 15 fireworks shows planned and 21 giveaways. 6 mariachi games are planned, with the first happening April 8th. And of course, Cinco de Mayo celebrations May 5th, with Al Hurricane Jr. performing pregame. General Manager John Traub says the goal is to provide a fun atmosphere while teaching people about baseball history. Tickets go on sale March 6th.
At number 4, the New Mexico Activities Association is pushing an initiative that would then punish players, coaches, and fans for inappropriate behavior during games. At the NMAA's Board of Directors meeting yesterday, they discussed a 2-strike initiative that would then see anyone punished after 2 incidents of unruly behavior. The NMAA will vote on that initiative in June. If it passes, it would then be implemented during the next school year.
And at number 3, it's going to be a very cold day out there with temperatures only climbing into the 30s by this afternoon. We will see sunshine, but some breezes.
At number 2, disciplinary hearings, they are underway for the students who may have been involved in the recently reported hazing allegations in the NMSU men's basketball team. Now the school's chancellor, Dan Arvisu, is calling for a program reset after firing the head coach, Greg Heyer. This decision comes after a tumultuous several months and what they're calling a culture of bad behavior for the basketball program. According to a redacted police report, a freshman player said that he has been hazed by fellow teammates since last summer. The chancellor also faced questions on why Heyer was not fired after a November shooting involving Aggies player Mike Peake Arvizu said that the investigation was still ongoing as of this morning. The rest of the coaching staff remains on paid leave.
And number one, the trial continues today for 3 men suspected of abducting, torturing, and killing 2 Albuquerque teens 4 years ago. Stephen Goldman Jr., Julio Almentero, and Jimmy Atkins are all facing murder and kidnapping charges. Yesterday, the prosecution laid out how 15-year-old Colin Romero and 14-year-old Ahmed Latif were abducted after they told friends they were going to buy marijuana and a gun, but never returned. The prosecution highlighted the video evidence, including Snapchat footage taken on Goldman Jr.'s phone. Goldman Jr.'s father, Stephen Goldman Sr., pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and is serving a 4-year prison term.